Why am I reviewing this? So today I guess we're gonna take a look at the Armorer from The Mandalorian, a pretty minor character in the series, and I hope she remains a minor character in the Mandalorian series, because I don't know. I'm okay with the character, I just don't hope that she's going to be like a main character in the third season. Because, I think she died, because even though she did kick those stormtroopers' ass in that one scene, you guys have to, think about it. These are just stormtroopers, so truthfully anybody could kill them. They're not very threatening, so. And I'm pretty sure they had friends looking for them, and she herself said she's not going to leave the, what you call the armorer, her armory. So yeah, I think she's dead. I could be wrong, but then again, I don't know. We'll probably see her again, as well as the Heavy Mando in the third season. They're pretty interesting characters. So I got this lady, I think 2 weeks ago. I put a wanted ad or a wanted post on my local Hot Toys Facebook group saying, hey, anybody selling this? And I got 3 sellers or offers. One guy wanted to sell me this for twice what it's worth. I told him I'll think about it, and that's like slang for like fuck off. The third guy wanted an okay price, but I have to meet him at a faraway place in the city, and nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's not worth the gas and the toll price just to get this, because I'm gonna pay more than I should. And then luckily, there was a seller that I knew, and I bought things before. I think I bought the IG-11 from him before, and he had this in his collection, and he wanted to let it go, but he didn't really post it up for sale. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy it from you. You seem like a nice guy. So I bought him. 2 days later, she showed up, and here she is. Yeah, so I guess that's the story. With that being said, let's take a look at this armored up lady. And here's the armorer. She is an exclusive figure, and for me, this is the first time I've seen Hot Toys release a figure in a month's time. Like when you usually see a Hot Toys release or a new Hot Toy, you have to wait 1 to 2 years. But when I saw her, she was released I think 3 months later. So that was the quickest turnaround I've seen Hot Toys do. Although I don't really follow their Facebook or whatever. I could be wrong in that aspect. So this is her. Now, does anybody know what fur that is? Is that Wookiee fur? I think that's a Wookiee fur, because I don't think a lot of animals in the Star Wars universe has that type of fur. So I think she killed a Wookiee at one point. And it's not really conducive in her profession to have hair on her clothing, working with fire, molten metal, sparks and all that, so she might catch on fire one day. But this is her. And even though her overall look is pretty simple, it kind of works in some weird way. It works. You don't really need a lot for this character. Yeah, so let's take a closer look at her. Ta-dum! So I really contemplated on whether or not to do a review over this figure, because truthfully, how many videos do you need of the same figure being reviewed by a different person? I mean, but I'm waiting for feedback over my work, and I have absolutely nothing else to do today, so why not? Why not saturate YouTube's algorithm with more pointless videos? So this is her. Now, this is all pleather, but I think this is the thick kind of pleather, so it will hopefully stand the test of time. I don't think it will flake anytime soon. I think they figured it out. They figured a formula to keep it all intact. Again, I think this is Wookiee fur, but if you guys think I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm not well versed in the Star Wars universe. And yeah, this is her. I like her. I really like her helmet though. It looks like she's got pointy horns. Something about it. It's unique, very ornate. So she's got some thingy-mabobs here and some more thingy-mabobs there. She's got some loops on her belt. I don't really know what to put there, so maybe I'll figure that out later. But this is her. Very simple design, but that's what works. You don't really need to over-design a character. Let's do one more round. Nice simple figure. Ooh. So let's take a look at what she comes with. Backdrop, chest piece, hammer, big spoon, Clippy Clipperson, blow torch thing, pure Beskar, hand. So here's the stuff the armor comes with. Now let's first take a look at this weird backdrop thing she comes with. Okay, there we go. It has like a weird panel thing. It's one of those Joker DX11 type cardboard backdrop thing where you could see. Is it upside down? It's upside down. And there we go. So it's like that closet thing she has in her factory store room thing, where she puts all her tools and stuff. You could see her hammer there, her grabby thing there. I could do without this really, because I don't think nobody's gonna use this, because it's bulky and I don't know. It works if you only have this figure on its own and you put this in the backdrop, fine, but I don't think this is for me, so yeah. We got a Mandalorian symbol there, but yeah, it's one of those weird cardboard things you get. I mean, yeah, it's not 2013 anymore. These things are like out of fashion. I don't know why they're bringing it back. It's kind of lame, truthfully, because I don't know. It's kind of a cheap gimmick for me. Well, whatever. Ugh. So let's take a look at the actual cool stuff she comes with. So let's take a look at her hammer. Oh, the light's a bit weird. Let's try to fix it a bit. Yeah, there you go. So this is her hammer. It's not die cast, unfortunately. It's all plastic. But the paintwork is, I guess it's nice. You could see the metal work, the metal detail they put into it. I wonder if I get that. Ooh, yeah. Light's a bit bright today. Huh? There we go. So you can see all the metal, the patina they put in this. I mean, I wish they would put it in die-cast, you know? Because it's an exclusive, right? So why not put everything in die-cast? But this is it. This is her forging weapon as well as her actual weapon. If you saw that scene from The Mandalorian, she actually pounded a few stormtroopers with this thing. So that's her hammer. Next we have her big spoon thing. This is for melting Beskar or metal or whatever and pouring it into a mold. Yeah, so that's it, really. Nothing. It's a big spoon. Don't really know if you could pose her using this or something. If you have a kiln set for a 1/6 figure, that would be cool, but unfortunately that didn't come with it. This is supposed to be molten metal, so she's pouring it, but yeah, cool, I guess. Then she comes with these clippy things, very fragile. They do articulate, but they freak me out because they're so thin. But yeah, this is it. This is the clippy thing. Oh, it's a bit weird today. You know, the patina's there, the not really weathering, but the paintwork is there. You can see that it's there. So it's not just one solid plastic. There is some effort in making it look realistic. And then we have this. I think this is a blowtorch of some sort. I think it is. She used this to put the insignia onto the Mando, I think. If I could find the scene, I'll put it right here. Okay, so I think this is the tool she uses for that purpose only, and she never uses it again. She might use it again in the 3rd season, but who knows. But this is it. Yeah, pretty cool. Nowhere to store this on her, unfortunately. And next we have the Beskar, the pure Beskar, what do you call it? Yeah, I guess it is pure Beskar. In its pure form, I guess, before it's melted down. So you can see all that, the ridge work. And you got the Imperial seal on there. So this thing is basically the same, what do you call it, nugget or piece as the Beskar Mandalorian. The deluxe set. It's the same one. So you got that, and you got Mando's chest armor, the Beskar version. I don't know where this is from. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really recognize the scarring and all that. Is this like his first before he repaired it? I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. But this is Mando's Beskar chest armor piece. So you could have her hammering at it or something, or maybe fixing it. But yeah, this is it. Can't really clip it onto the Mando, I don't think. There's no clippy bits. So you can't really put this on the Beskar Mando. Unless you really try, but I'm not gonna do that. Next we have her hands. We got two left hands? Is this left? Yeah, two left hands. I think one is holding something or pointing something. You moron. But the detail is nice. You got nice leathering work and all that. And then this one is, I think it's a holding. I think this is for holding the Beskar piece. So you could basically slit it in here, and she's like inspecting it or something, you know, like, where'd you get this? So I think this hand is purposely molded for this reason only. So those are the two hand pieces. And next we have two grippy hands. You know, not much to say. Nice work. It holds everything very well. The glove is there. It pegs in very nicely, these things. Which is the first for me, because it's usually a chore trying to get these things out and pegging them in. There we go. So yeah, nice tailoring work, mold, sculpt, whatever you call it. So you got two grippy hands for each arm. And lastly, you got the relaxed hands. Of course, you have to have relaxed hands with every hot toy, and these are the ones. Very sausagey fingers, but you kind of need thick gloves to be working metal work. And hopefully these do the trick. So that's it. And that's all she comes with. And she does come with... She comes with a stand. Yay, whoopee, whatever. Who gives a shit about a stand, really? So, with that being said, let's stick all this junk on her. So here's the armor all kitted up with all her bits and bobs. So I have the spoon in that holster thing. It doesn't really hold it very well, but I just want to showcase some of her accessories. And I got the blowtorch there also in the loop, again, just to show off her accessories. I like to show as much accessories as I can on my figures. I don't really like to put them in the box. And I have her in a very stoic, reminiscent pose. She's holding the pure Beskar the Mando gave her, and she's looking at the Imperial seal, probably reminiscing about the golden years of the Mandalores and how regretful she is, maybe, of what happened. I really like this character, the armorer. She has a very cryptic way of explaining things to the Mando, and yeah, she's just that mysterious. I like mysterious characters like this, and I hope in the third season they don't ruin that mystique of this character. I like the limited appearances of this character. Like you see her like once every episode. She's like this wise person that gives sage advice and tells them to fuck off and do the mission. I hope they don't ruin her the way they ruined the Mando, because the Mando for me it was ruined in the second season. He became a very goofy character for me. He started, I don't know, it's just the whole gruff badass demeanor kind of disappeared in the second season for me. Like he was doing jobs like he wasn't supposed to. Like that whole episode with him and the Boba Fett armor thing. I mean, if it was the first season Mando, he would just kill that guy. He would just kill him and take the armor. He wouldn't waste his time doing that weird worm thing with the sand people. Because that was weird for me when I watched it. Because the Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, and there was nothing in it for him when he did that except for the armor. I guess it's, you know, his heritage to make sure the armor goes back to its original place, original owner. But then again, you know, just kill the guy and take the armor. Oh my god, am I rambling? Whatever. So this is the armor. Very nice figure, very nice sculpt, very nice paint. Everything's very nice. I don't really know why it's an exclusive, because it doesn't come with a whole lot to make it an exclusive. It doesn't seem worth it to me, because when things are an exclusive, especially it's a Hot Toy, the price will go up. So hopefully Hot Toys doesn't do like a shitty thing and reissue this person again in a normal fashion. So, but you know, chances are they probably will, seeing as the Mandalorian season 3 is coming out, and she might show up in the book of Boba Fett as well, who knows. But in my mind, I think she died in that scene, in that one episode, because, you know, although she killed those stormtroopers, there were probably more coming in and they probably shot her down, because she said herself she wasn't leaving that place until all the armor was recycled or something and saved, and she was barely halfway done. She had a lot of work to do. So with my rambling aside over the series, let's take a closer look at this nice figure. Yep. And here's a closer look at the armorer. And something I've noticed when I was looking closely at her is, if you guys can see that weird smudge in the middle of her helmet. Does anybody know what the fuck that is? And does anybody know how to fix it? There's a stain on my exclusive figure. Great. Oh well. So this is her. That's her armor. I'm pretty sure this is Beskar, because she's the armorer and she has, how do you call, access to these things, so why not? So I guess we have the Wookiefur Coat thing she has. It's doused in product, so it does stay down, but don't fudge with it too much or else it will get all squiggly like what you have here. It's starting to squiggle a bit here because I've been fondling it a bit too much. Then we got her little leather wrist pieces. Got the Beskar there. Another look at the side of the helmet. Another look at that stain. Oh god. Then there's the loop I put the spoon in, and she's got some bits and bobs there. Don't really know what they are. Then you can see her skirt piece is ribbed, I guess. So there's all what do you call, leather material, and this is the dumb way I put the, what do you call, the torch thing through that loop. Please don't do what I'm doing. I'm pretty dumb with Hot Toy stuff. So you got the leather arm there. Then you got her little big ass hammer thing. Then we got her, what do you call it, cloth pants. Very nice cloth, very sturdy, very well tailored. Then we got her, I don't know, what do you call those, boots with socks on the outside. I never noticed that before. So we got her booties, her space booties, and yeah, this is her. You got that. I don't really know what that is. Some sort of communicator or something. Some sort of tracking, or maybe it's just her snack box where she put all her snacks. So this is the armor. Very nice piece. I'm really glad I got her. I got her slightly above retail, but you know what? Seeing as it's an exclusive, the price will only go up, and Star Wars Hot Toys here is pretty hard to get as it is, so I might as well fork out some bucks to just get this exclusive piece. So yeah, with that being said, let's stick her on the shelf and see how she looks. And here's where I'll stick the armor, next to the Beskar Mando and next to the Heavy Mando. So, very nice piece. Recommend it if you're a fan of Star Wars, The Mandalorian, what have you. If you guys could get it at a decent price, then get it. Unlike me, I got it slightly above retail, which is not bad, but it's not great either. Unfortunately, it was not a pre-order hot toy. It was like one of those rare occurrences where Hot Toys actually released a figure out of the blue, at least for me. So yeah, this is her. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful, insightful. If not, let me know. Like or dislike, I don't really care. I'm just doing these videos just for shits and giggles. Yeah, and with that being said, go get 'em.